Okay, stream attempt number dos for the day. And that's because little was I prepared for the game to set me back as far as it did when I reloaded the chapter I left off on. Essentially, it was making me redo the entire bit where Aliena is talking with the merchant, trying to convince him to take her wool. And yeah, I wasn't gonna have any of that. Like, just having the beginning of the stream be me just passing through the text. So we're going to go through links one more time. Hopefully a little bit faster though, seeing as now I've got everything already open and ready to go. And there's one. And this should be the new one. Yep, this is the new one. Perfect. And it should be public, right? Yes, it is. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to find it. I am going to say, in the meantime, while I do my links, just enjoy some tunes. Okay, I do reckon that we're ready to go. Let's pause the music. And let's get to it. Oh, in case anyone is wondering, that is copyright-free music. The channel that has it only requests that people cite where the music is from, which if you did like how that sounded, that is Debu. And yes, there are links both to their About page and the specific track list I had running are both in the info. Chapter 10, begin.
So, you have returned from Rome, Bishop Waleran.
Yes, it was a very illuminating time.
What do you want?
The Pope was very pleased to hear how I, and you, have worked together in the past to support our king.
We did not do it for your church.
He was less pleased, however, to hear about the bargain you struck with the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Why should he care? Once and for all, we will not support you in your personal quarrels. The deal we made with the Priory of Kingsbridge has the blessing of the king.
Of course, and you would never change your mind on that matter. Tell me, has your son returned from the Holy Land yet?
We have not heard from him, ever since he set out to join that crusade of yours. If he dies, your church will be responsible.
Do not underestimate your son, Lady Hamley. That would be a great mistake.
Yo, so we're 5 years in the future now. If it's 1141 versus 1136. Damn, they got quite a bit done.
Not long now and you'll have a ceiling.
Wonderful. Then we will no longer have to hold our services in the crypt.
You could even begin to plan the paintings for the wooden ceiling and the walls.
Why a wooden ceiling? So the whole thing goes up in flames again?
Philip decided on that because it's cheaper. And these walls can only hold the weight of a wooden ceiling. I love you like a brother, Alfred, but the apprentice shouldn't have to tell the master craftsman things like that.
Jack, for once, focus on your work and finish it. Just for once. Or you'll stay an apprentice for the rest of your life.
Don't argue again.
Alfred is right. This is a house of God.
All right.
And here's the time
Now,
jump I was
where
looking
were we?
for. Oh shit!
You could start planning the paintings for the ceiling if you wish.
Can we afford that at the moment? We are
think I
paying
missed.
so many workers already.
Father Philip, Tom Builder, Alfred.
Ah, Aliena.
How are you?
Fuck!
I'll be moving my wool to Shiring today. The feast fair starts tomorrow.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Milius and I have already arranged everything. We'd make much more of a profit if Percy Hamley had not raised the taxes this week.
Again?
Jonathan, you shouldn't wander off. Stay with us.
Tom is right. You hear?
Oh, got it.
He looks like a real monk.
Omnius pluribus, nomine patri, amen.
That sounds like Latin, but it's not quite right yet. We would not have to worry
but
about this if we could sell
not ready
our
for it to
wool
begin that
here on
soon.
our market.
The king would have to grant us a license for that.
And the Hamleys wouldn't like that, I'm afraid. They want the taxes from the fair in Shiring.
Don't worry, we'll make a good profit. It's a good year. We've never moved this much wool as it is. Oh, and I have to build a new storage house.
Alfred is a master craftsman now. If you can pay him, he'll help you.
Ah, very good.
If she hadn't a business of her own, I'd hire her to work for me.
She is something. She would make me a good wife.
Alfred, back off.
Hey!
Hey, take that back! What? What did I say?
For the last time, stop your quarreling!
Philip, let's look at the plans again. There's a problem I have to discuss with you.
All right.
Take that back, Alfred.
Jack, leave him alone. And for once, finish your work.
And Jack, please keep an eye on Jonathan, will you?
What? Why me?
Seriously, the guy that's gotta work
Finish
is gonna leave
what,
the kid
Jack?
with him? And bossed around. By a punk, no less.
That's how it always was. But on that day, I didn't care. On that day, I was going to see Aliena. And I was going to tell her how I felt. And nothing and no one would stop me.
Sounds a little vengeful for a mere statement. Finish now, later here. We'll just do it now.
Time to get this done.
Whoa! Dude, that thing is so... like, inconsistent with its speed. I love it keeps you on your toes, though. Shit, I messed this thing up. Damn, it is
Nice.
like, you know, like
For some
the
reason,
best.
I'm full of energy today. But the face still isn't right. I can never get the face right. I'm done for now. I just can't stand looking at it anymore. Ugh, damn.
Watch your tongue.
I will. Damn. I need to get much better at this.
Yeah, I do.
I can never get the expression right. That's not humility, sorrow, and dignity. It looks surprised. A surprised Corbel. Useless.
Much time with monks. Oh, frick. I wonder if Jack is the only one that knows. They recognize the kid.
Hey, little brother. I hope you appreciate that I look out for you.
I ate a beetle.
Don't tell Philip, all right? It's our secret.
Seemed like the kid that would enjoy that kind of thing.
Come on, let's have fun.
Oh, you can't do that.
Oh, I can.
Come on, Philip said you can't. You have to work.
I know what they said. I was there, you know. Philip and Tom won't mind if we take a break. Sometimes people say one thing and mean another thing. Either he's stopped listening, or he's thinking about it.
Alright, hold up. Where was Andrew to be talking smack? The crypt.
Right, the wall is already coming apart, and Alfred wants to put a stone ceiling on top instead of a wooden one. Idiot.
Mortar might be the problem. But why there? Isn't that where there was stuff hidden inside? The wasp killed a sheep? Damn, dude.
I need to do better than that.
They really took it easy on you in book 1.
Yes! I bet there are more nests around. The Tree of Life. When I was small, I wanted something with animals. I tried to make it look like no other tree, more like a thought. I like it, but nobody recognizes that it's supposed to be a tree. Well, Tom says it's done, and he won't let me do another one. Everything all right, Jonathan?
Just curious to see how much they animated now that you got a closer shot on them. Oh, I wonder. Can I kill all the rodents?
It's gone. Where did it go?
Good question.
There must be some kind of cavity behind that wall. The foundations and the whole crypt were part of the old cathedral. Who knows what secrets are hidden down here? Philip says he's only resting. If Adolphus ever wakes up, he'll be in for quite a surprise. He's a long way from home. I wonder if I'll ever get to see a faraway place like Cordoba.
Plans. Alfred doesn't get most of it? Jeez.
Oh, it's gone.
At least Tom has a more knowledgeable son than Jack. I mean, just lift the kid up and put him in there. There'd be nothing wrong with that.
I'm done. I just can't.
Alright, I guess it's time to depart, unless...
I should try to find Aliena instead. It's been too long since I saw her.
Who do you like better? Me or Alfred?
Alfred.
What?
Damn, what a punk. I'm gonna take that laugh as a lie.
Hey, watching out for the little one is work too.
Guy's got a point.
I doubt the Bible has anything to say about that.
He's not that good at reading yet. Jonathan, don't run off.
Don't worry, he's here.
Ah, great. Thank you, Martha.
And no, I don't have time to watch him.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no! It's all broken!
The sounds of the market.
Shouldn't you be working, Jack?
Nah, maybe I should go before I buy anything.
Watch where you go, will ya? Now it's come to that. Even the monks step on my chickens.
So, how's business? All well?
More and more people keep coming here. Yesterday, there were 24 merchants from Shiring alone.
You exhausted?
Pretty much. But the Priory made a lot of money. Seems the Earl just raised the taxes at his market, so they all came here instead. Now they've all returned to Shiring for the Fleece Fair.
Is the Earl asking lower taxes at the Fleece Fair?
On the contrary, from what the merchants told me, it's even worse. So they all have to trade their wool there, including Aliena and the Prior. But you need a license to do a Fleece Fair, and only Shiring has one.
Are you not going to the Fleece Fair in Shiring?
No, Philip asked me to supervise the market here.
So now you're working with Philip and Aliena?
I know, it's a lot of work. But we all want the same thing after all.
And what's that?
To keep this place in good shape. This is our home.
Yeah, I guess.
You should be working too.
I'm just taking a break. Did you see Aliena?
Maybe she was heading home. I think she's expecting a visitor.
A visitor?
Do I hear jealousy in your voice?
I don't know what you're talking about. Aliena went home.
Could be. I know she's expecting a visitor.
I wonder if Jack knows where that is.
Do you want to buy some of this fine cloth, Jonathan?
Great idea. I can make you a red robe. Or a blue one.
No.
No, that would be silly now, wouldn't it? What is the colour that monks wear?
Brown and black and grey.
But you could be a wizard if you dress in blue. Or a warlock in red.
How do you get along with Alfred?
He usually only talks to me when he wants me to cook for him.
Why would you keep cooking for him?
He doesn't have a wife. And he's my brother.
I wouldn't ask you to cook for me. Jonathan wouldn't either, and he's your brother too.
Jack, no one's supposed to know.
Don't worry, he's a little monk. He is everyone's brother.
Oh, so only Martha knows at this point?
Maybe I should get going.
Oh, before I forget, I have a message for you.
Ooh, a message from Mom? Cub, I need to talk to you. I will be at the small clearing near the river.
I think Ellen wants to talk to you about Papa.
What's there to talk about? Tom doesn't believe I can be a builder.
That's not true. That's what she wants to talk about. Papa knows what you can do. He told her.
Oh, did he?
Yes. He's complicated.
He is. On days like this, you can almost get lost here.
Map of Kingsbridge, 1141. Bit curious to see how different it is. Not too much. Oh, Aliena's house is in the area, though. So the village outside the priory. Bridge, hut. Alright, man, I thought she was like way back where her aunt and uncle were.
The Hamleys would be breaking the agreement we had with King Stephen.
All I know is that suddenly the quarry master wants us to pay for stone. And the
That was 2
verderer of
years
Shield
ago.
Forest now insists we pay for timber. The verderer and the quarry master both claim that they act on orders from the Earl of Shiring.
Business.
If our workers find out, they'll get nervous. And rightly so.
Of course. This is a terrible problem.
Yeah, it is.
To the cloister.
I can assure you that we will be safe for the next few weeks. I planned ahead.
I don't think I've been in the cloister yet.
You have?
Yes, like every other
There are
now.
always bound to be shortages. We can pay our workers, and there's enough stone and timber for a month.
This is really
If
thick.
it weren't for you.
Let's go check out what Tom and Phil have to say.
But our problem remains. We must talk to the Earl.
Indeed. But first, we need to talk to the workers. What are you doing out here, Jack? Did you finish your corbel?
Oh shit, I've been caught. Mistakes were made.
I'm done.
Yeah, toes. It's ugly, but
Why
it's
do
done.
I get the feeling that when I go and look at your corbel, it won't be finished?
I'm doing my best, all right? If you would let me do more than just the statues.
You need to focus on the task at hand.
I can do much more than stone carving, and you know it.
We can't always get what we want.
Alfred can.
Jack, please. We have much bigger problems to solve right now. The Earl of Shiring has stopped supporting us. If we don't do anything about it, we'll have to send the workers away. We'll have to stop building the cathedral.
I will talk to Percy Hamley.
I wonder what Walderin
If he
said
won't
to
see
the
me, I will
Hamleys.
talk to the king, or this will be the end of Kingsbridge.
Can I help you?
Yes, by doing as you're told. Do your job, and only your job. And leave Alfred alone.
I agree.
What's wrong?
Fulling the wool is hard work, isn't it?
Backbreaking. That's why we don't have much cloth to sell. At least they sell well. Why do you ask?
I thought I had an idea. Maybe not.
Why now, all of a sudden?
Wait, did you have an idea?
At least I don't have to do the fulling.
I know.
She did it all by herself first, but now she's paying the women of the village to do it. But they don't like doing it. It's really hard work.
We'll find a solution.
Time to head to the kitchen, cloister, then we'll go look for Ellen, then Aliena.
Hello, Milius.
Jack, and Jonathan. This is not the best of times.
Brother Cuthbert could have been a little more careful in storing the apples down here.
I'm sure it's fine, Brother Andrew.
I am not so sure. Even the salt is damp.
Cuthbert knew what he was doing.
What is Brother Andrew up to?
We will get a new cellar soon. Andrew is preparing everything. Maybe they should get a new kitchener as well.
Why?
If what Cuthbert did was not good enough, then what I can do can't be much better. Cuthbert knew so much more than I did.
1.
Is Cuthbert
2.
deceased?
3.
Mrs. Cuthbert.
You miss Cuthbert, hmm?
I do. The thought of being here without him.
But you won't be alone.
I'd rather be alone than spend the rest of my days cooped up in here with someone like Brother Andrew. Or whoever will be the new cellarer.
Did you talk to Philip about it?
You know, I think I should. But Philip and I haven't talked since Cuthbert passed on. As prior, he always has something else to worry about.
Paul?
I wonder if I can talk about it.
Why does Philip want me to read the Bible?
He thinks that if you put that mind of yours to good use, you could be a great scholar.
Are you saying I'm not putting it to good use right now?
No, but there is still so much you could learn.
6.
Why does Philip want...
No.
There is a sausage missing.
Oh my god, Andrew.
Better not.
No, there's not.
I don't want to disturb him.
Ah, no. Here it is.
Kitchen utensils. Cuthbert's. Oh, because he did have a fancy bowl, right?
Can I use the mortar?
The mortar? Yes. Why shouldn't you? What do you want to use it for?
I'm not quite sure yet.
Oh, this is what we're going to do with the folding.
Milius said I could use it.
Well, are we gonna take it?
Milius said I...
What the hell?
Yeah, we were thinking
Even
of
looking at the mortar is better than looking at my
corbel
right now.
Maybe I can.
You mean till I taught him everything and then he is a cellarer?
Without his support, we cannot continue building.
You've talked to the king before. Maybe he'll help again.
Hopefully, he will.
There must be an easier way to do the fulling.
I wish there was.
Maybe we should pray it is.
Okay, well, okay, he said I can use it, but I'm not taking it, so it's something I have to bring to it. That's my guess, anywho. From the cathedral to the mill. Still got a kid following us. Let's convene for elections discussions. Blocked. Well, this place is more lively than I anticipated. Whoa, Arnaldus survived Cuthbert? No way.
Get up! The mortar won't mix itself.
The mortar won't complain if it has to wait
Half
till
a year
I'm done
ago.
with me break.
Well, the mortar won't, but I will.
Hello, Cuthbert. I hope you're happy wherever you are.
What do you mean, wherever he is? He's lying right there. I made sure his wait for Judgment Day is comfortable.
Philip thinks we might go to heaven when we die.
No. We lie in wait till Judgment Day. That's why I want someone good to bury me, to make sure I lie well. I hope you will remember your promise that you will bury me.
Well, that was a long time ago. My first night in the Priory. I'll bury you, Brother Arnaldus. Don't worry.
Thank you.
That's an interesting
thank you for looking after
interpretation of
Cuthbert.
dying as far as Christianity is concerned. Cuthbert's last days. Cuthbert died in the first weeks of 1141. It had been a harsh winter. In the days before his death, he had complained that he had trouble breathing and was suffering from a pain in his chest. He instructed Milius to find him an herb called Mary's Tears. The tea he made from the herb seemed to help for a few hours. The same night, Cuthbert's fever got worse and his breathing shallow. Milius stayed with him and talked to him until he fell asleep. The next morning, he did not wake again. When Cuthbert died, he was 68 years old. 58 years of his life he had spent in Kingsbridge. There was no one old enough to remember the day he had come to the Priory. Cuthbert had never talked about his family, but to most monks he had been like a father, and to Jonathan, a grandfather, which had given Cuthbert great joy during the last years of his life. May he rest in peace. Cuthbert was one of the good ones.
Did I complain when you disappeared for the better part of the morning?
Let's fuck this up now. Ooh, first try.
I bet there are more nests around.
That's none of your business.
It feels weird not talking to Jonathan everywhere I go, but I feel like the dialogue's not changing.
Hey.
Because it's not. But it's the attempt that matters.
No.
Alright, so we got arguing workers. Can't they just get along? And then we got the entrance, the Prior's house in Socorro. I think there's something else I can be looking at. Oh, the entrance.
You must be joking.
And then the apes. Here, cathedral looks finished.
Come on.
I'm not joking.
What's the problem?
I'm taking me well-deserved break.
Well deserved. You deserve a good kicking, you lazy drunk.
Better a drunk than a bearded bastard. Come on then, kick me. Show me what you got.
Please, this is leading nowhere. Think for a moment what other people would do.
What?
Who?
Tom. It's pretty hard working.
Tom Builder.
Now he's a hard worker, isn't he?
True, he's a hard worker, that he is. But also the man knows how to take a break. And he knows when to give others room for a break.
This is not your break.
You've been taking a shit for half a day and used up yours. Now don't you start and ruin mine too.
Oh, wow. Look at them go.
When I take a break, you take one too.
Has your wife been cooking again, eh?
Go! Dare you! Go! Drink yourself to death!
Alright, so Tom was not the way. Alfred? Oh, no, that would... Oh, neither of these are good people to mention. Oh, no!
What about King Stephen?
Now, that is a man who sits a lot.
How would you know?
He's got a throne,
He's the king. Of course he's got a throne.
And he's sitting on it. He's got a throne. Of course the man knows how to sit.
Oh, like you mean?
Yeah, like me on me well-deserved break. Or you on yours when you're sitting on the shitter for half a day.
Damn.
I was
Called out.
not!
I heard you farting from here.
You think I want to shit for half a day? You think that? Well, you better think again!
Wow, I did not make that well. Jack Jackson? Fuck, man. Who can I cite? Brother Ronaldus? I'm gonna just go through all of them at this point.
Oh, the Prior.
Oh, yes. Prior Philip's not running around drunk now, is he?
No, he's not. And I'm not either. I'm sitting.
And there's my problem right there. Get up and push. Philip would.
No, he wouldn't. A break is like a Sunday. It's a sin to work on a Sunday.
Well, that's true.
It's a
It's
Sunday.
not a Sunday!
Exactly.
But it's my break.
Oh, goodness.
Alfred Builder.
Oh, he's a good example. He's a master builder now.
But he likes his beer, doesn't he?
Oh, yes, he does. But he's always sober when he's working.
Always. You know, maybe I should be a bit more like Alfred Builder.
Me too.
You have got to be kidding me.
No.
Well then, back to work.
No! I'm not done with me
Oh,
break
about the
yet.
same.
Alfred Builder would know when his break is up.
Alfred Builder will know when to shut the hell up.
I doubt he would.
Let's see what they say about the Earl. Them Hamleys.
The Earl
Do
of Shiring.
Which one?
Earl Bartholomew or the fat one, the new one.
Percy Hamley! You don't know the name of our Earl?
He's not my Earl. I'm from Earl's Castle. Bartholomew was my Earl, and a great man.
But he's dead now, isn't he? Gone. You should know the name of your new Earl.
What? The fat one?
Percy Hamley!
Yeah, fuck that guy.
You know what? I refuse to remember that name.
What? Why?
For spite! It wasn't right what he did to my Earl.
You know what? What you're doing isn't right either. I refuse to remember your name as well.
You wouldn't dare!
Already did it!
I really thought I was gonna get somewhere with the Earl one. I think we're on to our last ones. I'm a bit curious because Jack Jackson is Jack's dad. Unless it's himself.
Ah, Jack Jackson.
Who's that?
Never heard that name.
That's me.
I thought you were Jack Builder.
Well,
I don't know what to make of you, to be honest.
Shouldn't you be working?
You're just running about everywhere. You never get anything done.
At least don't keep us from working, thank you very much.
oh, forget it.
I suffer from main character syndrome. That's why I'm always running around. Let's check out the entrance. See what's up.
And I'm not
Scriptorium.
coming.
There's so much going on in just 5 years.
Bastard! You pushy fat oaf!
Don't be distracted by what is going on outside.
No surprise, Regis.
The two have been quarreling the whole morning. I wonder what their problem is. What are you doing in the scriptorium?
I wanted to have a look at your books.
Is that so? Everyone, listen up. is the work of a scribe not to copy text and scripture.
It is, Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
And is it not the task of illuminators to illuminate these texts with pictures and color?
It is, Sir Prior Remigius.
Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
And what do you think is the work of Jack, the apprentice of Tom Builder?
Build?
Working on the construction site.
Carving statues and ornaments,
building
I think.
things.
I'm not exactly sure what it is either, but it is not distracting our scribes and illuminators. I do not know what Prior Philip sees in you, Jack. Now, go back to your work and do not disturb us again.
Damn. I was wondering what point this guy was trying to make, since he's normally a jackass. And I was not disappointed.
You shut up!
And you, don't be distracted.
No,
Sir Prior Remigius.
And stop yelling!
This way back. Dude, there's gotta be something I can do. The cloth, though. Maybe... Oh, here, let's go visit the stonemasons. And maybe I'll get an idea from Ellen.
Hey.
Jack, how did you like the stone I picked for your corbel?
I like it, you were right. Now I only need to get better at carving.
Well, give it time, Jack, you'll get there. Now, better get back to work. Who knows how long we can still work here.
I'm gonna try interacting with it with the slingshot.
If I have to teach someone, then I can just do it myself.
The hard way.
Do you have the time to do that?
No,
doesn't seem to be
I do
around
not.
here.
Maybe the sacrist has time to be cellarer at the same
Alfred's
time.
got it coming. Milia said I could use it.
No, that couldn't possibly work.
Then why would you assume that the...
Pathway. Kinda wonder.
Have you seen Alfred?
No, I haven't. Why? Did you pick a fight with him again?
He started it.
I heard that one before.
He did. Better not.
Oi, this is a lot to go through. Gloucester. Aliena's house. Good way to go there. The Fullers. Maybe I'll get some ideas from visiting here.
Good day, my ladies.
Yes, I think I will.
Jack. Have you come by to help, eh?
Not really.
Didn't think so. After a day your hands start bleeding. Piss and salt in the water will do that.
Piss?
Only way to get the grease and dirt from the wall. We can use a coin, but there's only so much pain you can take. Sooner or later, Aliena will have to look someplace else for fullers.
I will find a way to help you with your hands.
Well,
an idea
as
already.
a start. Then maybe you should get back to work as well.
I'm just taking a break, all right?
Oh my gosh, I found exactly what I need now.
No, that doesn't help.
Well,
Milia said.
Damn, I was like so certain.
The Fullers have trouble with their hands.
Of course they have. It's worse than salting fish.
What can we do about it? Do you think there's a remedy?
Your mother should know. She knows all about herbs. Cuthbert, too.
What about you?
I don't know much about herbs. I still haven't got around to start a garden. I don't know if I'll ever be able to start it without Cuthbert's help.
Well, I'll ask Mother then.
She's probably at the small clearing by the river.
Damn, I was so confident I knew what to do. Alright, well I guess Ellen does have the answers. Might be something if Mother's always knowing best. Shit.
Don't always run off, Jonathan, or I'll get in trouble with...
Aliena!
Oh, damn.
Yes?
Do you mind if we sit here?
Of course not. And how are you two?
Oh, well.
The two at once.
Shouldn't you be working, Jack Builder?
Us? No, as it happens, my young friend here is a bit disgruntled with his superiors and needed a break.
Oh, is that so? Maybe you'd like to come and work for me, Jonathan.
Well...
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 Jonathan! He's here!
I'm coming! Jack loves you.
Damn. Called out.
I was just about to ask if you think that Jonathan suspects anything.
I swear on this
Well,
very
you're up in
Bible
a
that
debt.
I don't know what you're talking
Enjoy your
about.
meet with your friend. Oh shit.
Cold! Cold, cold, cold. Oh, I lost my Bible. Shit!
I'm sorry, but no bad deed goes unpunished.
But we haven't done anything bad. Yet.
You burned down the cathedral.
Damn, she knows. Jack, stop blabbing. Oh, they like each other.
My lady.
You dangerous feral beast from the woods.
God hates me for that. He has a strange way of showing it. You remember this?
You sang it the first time when we sat here together.
You were dangling your feet in the brook, lost in thought. Just like today.
Why can't it always be like this, Jack?
I know what you mean.
I hate pretending that I don't love you.
Then don't.
Jack.
I know. I know.
Dang, why's this shit gotta be complicated?
Did you fight with Tom again?
Tom always takes Alfred's side.
Well, he is Alfred's father. He worries about him. It was the same with Richard.
If Tom's worried about Alfred, then why is he always telling me off?
Because you are the clever one. He probably worries about Alfred.
Hey, it's not my fault that he's a bit slow in the head.
Exactly. Tom thinks you should know better.
Maybe.
Don't be cross with Tom. I think he wishes Alfred was more capable than he really is. He wants Alfred to be his successor, after all.
Well, perhaps he could be if he only put his mind to it. I mean, even I could do it.
I'm sure you could.
But who would want to build a cathedral anyway? Have you heard from your brother?
The war never ends, and he always needs more money. And I pay him to fight for the man who killed our father.
King Stephen, to get the earldom back from him.
Yes. But you know, I don't even want that. Everything I've built here, what we have, I have all that because I'm not my father's daughter anymore. I'm afraid that if Richard becomes Earl, I'll lose much more than the money he's wasting now.
Your father meant well. I'm sure he did.
Did he? He never loved anyone, not even my mother. It was not my fault we lost the earldom. It's not my responsibility. How could Father make me swear that oath? Were you still reading the Bible?
Philip insists. I better be angry that I lost it.
Oh, don't worry. He'll still keep teaching you. I think he sees something in you.
Oh, maybe I should become a monk. Oh, but you aren't allowed to kiss monks.
I shall love you like a brother, then.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Say, what was that book called you told me about last time we met?
The Amoris by Ovid. I've only heard about it from a travelling scholar.
The title sounds promising.
Yeah, but maybe it's not as interesting as we think.
Let's find out.
I'll ask around Kingsbridge and see what I can find.
All right.
That looks peaceful. Amores by Ovid in the Stream. I'm gonna have to deal with Remigius again.
You know, back in the forest, my mother made up the rules herself. But they all made sense somehow. Here, everything is... It's complicated.
I know. Rules everywhere. Why is it that Tom can't tell Philip that Jonathan is his son? He's so happy when he's around Jonathan.
Tom's rules. And Philip's, probably. Tom believes he has lost the right to be Jonathan's father, as he gave up on him when he was born. That's what Martha said. And what about us? When will we tell other people about us?
I guess when we're ready to play by their rules.
Or they by ours.
I guess.
It's like stone carving.
Is it?
You know, when I first look at a piece of stone, I start to imagine what it could become. Corbels, squirrels. It's like I can already see them. But it's only when you work on it that you learn what you can and you can't do with it. If you do this, the stone will break, and if you do that, it will look great.
Oh, we will tell people about us when we're sure it won't break anything.
Right.
I bet only good stone can be used for the pillars, right? Because they carry all the weight.
Exactly.
That's why Tom and Philip keep nagging you. They want the best for you and for themselves. Which is you.
If you say so.
I know so. I want the same.
One day we'll tell everyone everything about us, Allie. All of them.
Maybe not everything, Jack Builder.
Oh. What's going on?
We better go and find out.
Everyone,
Right.
calm down.
What happened at the quarry?
Listen. Yes, there was an incident. Our friend, Otto Blackface, was hurt at the quarry.
What happened?
The Earl of Shiring had his men stop us from taking stone from the quarries and timber from the forest.
Why? Why would Percy Hamley do that?
All we know is what his men told us. That the Earl of Shiring will not support the construction of Kingsbridge Cathedral anymore.
What are we gonna do now?
I will ride to Shiring myself and I will talk to Percy Hamley.
Oh, that's all good and well. But how are we supposed to continue working without stone and timber? I want to be paid before you run out of money.
I need to feed my family.
Calm down. You heard the Prior. He will talk to the Earl himself.
And I'd planned ahead for a day like this. You will be paid soon. And there will be plenty of work for at least another month. For all of you.
I trust Tom. I say we stay.
And I trust our Prior.
I will prepare everything immediately.
I'll be with you in a moment.
What if the Earl won't listen to Philip?
I need to talk to Philip. See me later at my house, all right?
What about the book we wanted to look for?
Not now. I think I can help here.
I'll find the book.
We will sort this out. And now, back to work. This cathedral won't build itself. And you, Jack, watch Jonathan.
Oh, what again?
Literally been watching this kid all day. What the heck? At least I get to keep on looking around, though. That's good. Oh, what the hell? HB Smart, why are you interrupting my game?
Are you looking for someone?
I'm supposed to bring this bread to our cantor. He's spending the day up there on the roof of the cathedral. But how am I ever going to make it all the way up there?
Ah, afraid of heights, hmm? But do you want me to go?
No. I'll make it. I just need time.
Hey, take back what you said before.
What? What did I say?
Come on. You know what you said.
About Aliena? Why would you care if I take her as a wife?
You don't get it, do you? Who does he think he is?
I will do everything in my power to make sure you are paid.
I know that you showed us mercy before when we had to flee from Earl's Castle. My husband has worked here ever since, and we would like to be close to Our Lady Aliena, but we have no choice.
Oh, Mary.
The same goes for us, Mary. We all owe Philip much.
I trust you, Father, but I risk my neck up there every day. My wife is right. If you can't pay, we'll have to move on.
Kingsbridge is our home. I don't want to leave.
Let me think of something. Maybe there's a way we can pay your workers early, Philip.
But selling the wool at the fleece fair will take at least a couple of days.
I'm sorry, but me and the other workers can't wait that long. Not now that everything is so unsure.
Trust me, Philip. I'll think of something.
Jack, I saw your corbel. You did good work, Jack.
It's not half as good as it should be.
Don't get lost in the details.
It's my corbel. I want it to be perfect.
None of this is ours.
Doing the carvings is the only job you didn't give Alfred to screw up.
We should be thankful of the work we're allowed to do. And in our work, we must be thorough and steadfast.
Thankful for what we are allowed to do. You are the one who wouldn't settle for less than a cathedral. You could have had other work, but no. For months, you remained steadfast, no matter the cost. When are you going to tell Jonathan about what happened in the forest?
Damn, he has called his
Shouldn't
dad
have said
out.
that about Jonathan.
Shit.
Damn it.
Fucked up. That was really fucked up. Okay, Aliena said to meet her at her house later, so... I wonder if I can find the Bible. Not to mention the wasp nest over here.
Before him, not a single fort remains. I think that was all of them.
Back into the Yessen. What else can you do with a wheel like that? I got a feeling that Jack is going to be quite
The water flow turns the
influential in
wheel.
setting.
Then there's more wheels, and the millstone. The water flow turns the millstone. So the motion of the water is used and transformed into another motion, the grinding. Shouldn't there be all kinds of motions possible? We use wheels to lift timber and stone up at the construction site. Maybe the right kind of mill could make a sawing motion or a hammering motion. I guess that's a challenge for another day.
Or was he figuring out what to do for the hands?
Maybe one day we could build a mill that will do a fulling motion. Hey, that's not a bad idea. But then the fullers would be out of a job. But they were complaining about their hands. And there is probably other work for them. And Allie and Martha could sell even more cloth and save money on the fulling. I won't do it today,
Allie.
but hell, I have to try to build a fulling mill.
I like the nickname he has for her.
I don't see the Bible. Even if I could find it, I doubt it would still be legible. How can I focus on my corbel if... How can I focus on my corbel if I always have new ideas?
I wonder why I can still click it. Maybe this is not the game I should be playing. Jonathan playing with ants.
Do you mind?
Handful of ants. Oh, is he gonna put them up in Alfred's shirt?
I just took a few. They aren't all your ants. I will build a fulling mill. Not just yet, but soon. I will build a full...
They have a Morius. Okay. Man, dude, I'm running out of ideas here. You guys can see Mom? calling a novice? Where the heck is Ellen?
Everything all right, Jonathan? Brother Paul.
And that is little Jack. You see, he never paid the bridge toll when he came here. Sometimes you must show clemency and let those in need pass into our town without asking for coin.
I'll remember your words, Brother Paul.
He's teaching the novice about the bridge and the toll. I better not disturb them.
Man, okay, I really don't want to muck this up.
They have problems with their hands and feet. Maybe I can find a way to help them.
I guess I missed talking with Mom because now my objective is to find the book for Allie. That kind of sucks.
I doubt there's a copy of Ovid. Remigius
Wait.
I better not go in.
As long as Remigius is in?
You do know that we might all lose our work?
Where's the angry worker at?
I doubt. Are you all right? Is something troubling you?
The Priory does not have the money to pay the workers early and to spend more on building materials. Not even if we sell all our wool at the Fleece Fair in Shiring.
Oh, that is a problem.
Of course that's a problem. Jack, please.
Oh, shit, dude. Find out about the book for Allie. It could cause a hassle for Alfred. Maybe that'll cause the book bit to open up. Well, hold it. There's the cathedral and then going into the cathedral. I wonder what the difference is.
Once the west side and its towers rise above the Priory, it'll be even more impressive. Only a few more years. What I'd give to build at least one of the towers.
Man, there's gotta be something. Maybe I'm gonna talk with these guys about.
And when I'm out of work, I want at least to be relaxed.
Causing a distraction or something.
And
I doubt that will reconcile.
By your constant yelling.
If you would do your job, then I wouldn't have to yell.
I think I know who might be a shining inspiration for both of you. Brother Arnaldus.
Good example indeed. That poor man is as good as dead. What's your excuse for lying around in the cemetery?
What's your excuse for having a beard like a bear's arse?
Get back to work! Never! And stop yelling! Never!
The sub-prior.
Oh, don't get me started on Sub-Prior Remigius. He is a hard-working man.
He is. And don't you doubt it. What? That he is a hard-working man?
Who?
Oh, we found...
Remigius, you fool!
Oh, perfect.
What? How dare they?
Oh, I love this.
How dare you? Shouting in the cemetery like heathens!
But
Silence! Do you have any idea how hard the work of a sub-prior is? How much devotion and painful work it takes to teach our novices, our monks? And you dare call me a fool?
We didn't!
Silence, I say! I will think of a way to make you two understand the kind of behavior I expect in this priory.
I think they'll be busy for a while.
We place our trust in you. We take you in. And this is how you...
No. It's not here. Maybe the monks know where I can find the book.
Lies. I don't believe it. Though I should probably just talk to a monk
There
about
are
it.
many I've not read. Most of them, actually. I'm looking for a book by Ovid.
Oh, we saw some in Shiring and in Winchester.
There are also a few copies in Salisbury, I believe. Which ones are you looking for?
The Amores?
Have you heard of that? That was one of the copies in Winchester, I think. Did you read it?
Me? I don't remember.
Oh, he's blushing.
You did? Just a page or two.
Ooh, it must have been.
Sounds like the right book, and Winchester's not far. I should tell Allie what I found out.
Alright, perfect.
What is it that you're working on?
I'm copying pages of the book Prior Philip wrote. We finished the original last year.
I didn't know he wrote a book.
Not many know of it. The content is...
He's critical of the church and bishops. After his experience with Bishop Waleran, he studied about what he calls Judicia Cleri.
Judicia Cleri? The judgments of the clergy?
Yes. In the past, there were many cruel tests that were made to discover whether a man was guilty or not. The Lord was to judge them. These ordeals were called Judicium Dei, the judgment of God. Some had to hold burning iron in their bare hands. Others were drowned. Some were burned on the pyre. And if they were innocent, God would save them.
There'd be no martyrs if that were true. Even Adolphus would have been saved.
Yes. God works in mysterious ways. The prior wants these horrible ordeals to become a thing of the past, for cruelty only leads to more cruelty.
But I heard of miracles. Saints that survived burnings.
True. However, Prior Philip believes these were not judgments of God, but judgments of the clergy.
Judicia Cleri.
Yes! Stories and fake ordeals to redeem friends and allies of the clergy.
Fake miracles? By the church?
Oh shit, Philip's onto something.
That sounds like Philip is asking for trouble. Whoever is accused of fakery and heresy will not be likely to respond well to that.
But we believe Philip is right.
This is the second millennium. We must finally learn from past mistakes.
If only I had more time to read.
Well, doesn't look like I'm gonna get to talk to Mom. She was supposed to be by the river. Come on, man. Something, anything. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That was probably my only chance to deal with the Fuller's hands. I messed it up by going to the wrong place by accident. Alright. Guess we'll just advance things.
Come on, Jonathan. Let's tell Allie what I found out.
Ranulph of Chester and his half-brother stole Lincoln Castle from Stephen. At least this is a chance for us to take it back.
For us? Who is us? The whole of England is strangled by new taxes and torn apart by this senseless quarrelling.
Senseless quarrelling? You still think I'm just playing around?
No.
I put my life at risk, Allie, for you and me. This isn't a game.
I know that.
Do you? It's an honor to be one of the King's Knights.
An honor that costs a lot of money.
Oh, now you broke it, Jonathan.
There's someone at the door. I'll be right back.
Oh. Go play.
Jack.
Hey.
So,
Yes.
what brings you here?
Do you have a visitor?
Are you jealous?
Everything all right there?
Yes, it will just take a minute. Sorry, but my brother is waiting. He has to ride back to Shiring soon.
Ah, I see. All right. I just wanted to tell you that I found out about the book.
What book? Oh, Ovid. You were still looking for that.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. It just feels like there are so many problems right now at the construction site. That reminds me. Could you tell Philip that I've come up with an idea how he can pay the workers?
Oh. How?
I'll buy up all of his wool and sell it on the fleece fair myself. But I need to go to Shiring first and get the money.
All right. I'll tell him. By the way, they have a copy of the Amores in Winchester.
Oh? I think I know someone who might be able to get it. But first we need to make sure Philip gets his money and talks to Percy.
Who?
Percy Hamley, the Earl.
Percy Hamley, the fat oaf.
Congratulations! Everybody heard you.
So what? They're all bastards.
I think I should be going.
Ah, all right. See you later, Jack?
Of course.
Boss, bastards.
You're gonna have to forget that word really
damn.
quick, little brother.
Richard, were you teaching the little monk?
So for them, you've got money, Allie.
So you were eavesdropping on me. Great. That deal with Philip will help them and us, Richard.
Robert of Gloucester is advancing on Lincoln as we speak. Tomorrow we will ride from Shiring. And what I need from you is money for a new sword and a gambeson. And I want my shield painted in Stephen's colours.
Is this leading anywhere, Richard? You've been doing this for years now, and has the king ever considered making you Earl of Shiring?
Not yet. But I fought side by side with him before. He knows my name, Allie.
Oh, all right. I will meet you in Shiring, and I'll bring the money.
Man, don't know how I feel about this guy fighting for Stephen. Alright, so go tell Philip about the money.
Father Philip.
Yes?
Aliena says you can pay your workers. She has enough money to buy up all the Priory's wool and sell it in Shiring. And that way, you get your money earlier.
Really?
But you have to accompany her to Shiring. She has to fetch the money first.
The sooner the better. I have to talk to Percy Hamley anyway. Thank you, Jack. Now you better get back to work. Tom wanted to talk to you.
Hey. Well, shit, where is Tom? Oh, I have no more things to discuss with people. Alright, definitely messed up the...
Yeah, if I talk to Tom now, he'll insist I stay at the construction site and work. Am I really done out here?
Oh, shit. Well, alright. Screwed anyway. I had no idea where Mom was.
Jack!
What?
Come here, please. You wanted to finish your Corbel, and I let you. Sub-Prior and me just told me you disturbed the monks in the scriptorium.
Philip told me to practice reading.
The Bible, not the kind of book you were looking for. Then you go and waste your time in the cemetery and the market, and in the kitchen, and chatting to the Fullers.
Damn.
I wanted to help them.
You should have been working instead. Don't you know how close we are to shutting down the construction? If I'd not planned ahead, it would all be over now. But how am I to plan ahead if I can't rely on you, Jack?
What? Watch out! Whoa.
Shit.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Up here! Hey, hurry up, quick!
What's going on here?
Your son thinks I dropped the stones.
You were the one who pulled them up, weren't you?
Of course. That is my job.
He was probably angry because he might not get paid.
Alfred, stop it.
What?
Peter. What happened?
I'm not sure. But there was a monk. He was wearing a black robe. And when he saw me looking at him, he ran away. Maybe it was him.
A black robe? Are you saying this was my fault?
No. I'm sure I didn't recognize him. He wasn't from here.
No. Peter dropped the stone and doesn't want to admit it.
Did
I assure you, a monk would never do such a thing.
I don't believe him.
I saw a monk in black in the market.
Oh, did you? I was there too when you were. Tell us, what did he do when you saw him?
Oh, it was that guy. Even the monks are stepping on my chickens.
He almost stepped on a few chickens.
Wait, Jack is right. I remember now. There was a monk there, and he went into the cathedral.
I'll go up front and look for him. You check the back.
All right.
Oh, man. There we go.
Where did he go?
Bro, he's taking off. Let me go.
Hey, you! Hey!
Slingshot that ass.
What happened to you, monk?
Mother!
Oh, damn.
Jack?
He's not a monk! He tried to kill me!
You did what?
Please,
I know you. You are with them. Did they send you?
Please, let me go!
What did they send you for?
Tom Builder. I was sent here to kill Tom Builder.
Tom?
What is going on here?
Take heed. I know you. I know your face. Tell them that you succeeded. Tell them that Tom Builder is dead.
But...
Tell them, or I will find you.
Yes.
Speak up, or I'll put a curse on you.
I will tell them what you ask. Please.
That was
What the hell?
Mom here that whole time? And I just went to the wrong spot.
What was that? Why did you let him go?
He was after Tom. After all these years, it's happening again.
What is?
Just tell Tom to stay low. If we're lucky, they'll think he's dead.
Why don't you tell him?
I'm the reason they're trying to kill him. It's my fault.
What?
We should never have come to Kingsbridge, Jack.
Oh shit. We gotta learn about my dad. Letter from Francis. Oh yeah, Philip's brother. Dear Philip, it has been far too long since we spoke last. To tell the truth, there is little I can write, as all of Earl Robert's scribes are sworn to secrecy. I remember well when we saw each other on a New Year's Day and talked about the world of politics. Now that a few years have passed and the conflict between my Earl Robert and Stephen is still raging on, I can't understand why you chose the life of a prior. Involving oneself in politics has always led to only more suffering. I'm accompanying Robert of Gloucester on his quest against Stephen through England. Wherever we go, everyone talks about the wonderful work Prior Philip of Kingsbridge is doing. Your Saint Adolphus is well known even in Wales and Scotland now. Your brother, Francis.
Excuse me, Philip? Philip?
I'm sorry.
Is everything all right?
I was just thinking about my brother. What is it?
Aliena is ready to go to Shiring with you.
Then I must not keep her waiting.
This is a long-ass chapter.
As we rode, Aliena expressed relief that Percy Hamley held court in Shiring town during the Fleece Fair, and not in her father's castle. I had not yet confessed to Aliena that I blamed myself for her father's fate. I felt the guilt and shame starting to rise when we came to a large group of peasants looking as desperate as the refugees that had come from Earl's Castle back then. I had never trusted the Hamleys, but it seemed I had grown careless over the years. They had thus far kept their word to King Stephen, but now I felt I should have known that they would eventually break it. As I was thinking these grim thoughts, we passed by a gallows with two men dangling by their necks. An old woman stood by one of the corpses and snarled at us.
stop and talk?
The old woman looked at us like a cornered animal. Philip demanded to know what had happened. She cackled and shook her head. She continued looking through the dead men's clothes. She'd already taken off their shoes and found a couple of coins on one of the corpses. Only now I realized that someone had tied foxtails to the corpses. Their hands had been cut off and their faces were burnt. I confronted the old woman and called her a thief. The old woman cackled and said there is nothing wrong in taking from dead thieves. When Philip told her it was still a sin, she became serious and gave him the coins. She told him that these men were poachers who were caught by the Earl's men hunting in his forests. Philip rode on, and when I caught up with him, I could see that now, more than ever, he was determined to talk to Percy Hamley.
Because part of the original deal was that Philip's people would be allowed to hunt in the woods. Oh shit.
Aliena rode by my side without knowing that I had long been responsible for her family's fate.
Yeah, nervous. I don't like the Alienas
Ever
here.
since I had made the mistake of trusting Waileran by God. I felt like a fly in a cobweb. Every move I made seemed to lead to further calamities. But then I heard Aliena as she sped past me. "Shiring," she exclaimed.
Alright, had to get my timestamp down. Damn, that was a long ass chapter. It was almost 2 hours. Well, hour and a half. Okay. Pillars of the Earth, Sowing the Wind, Chapter 10. The Rise of Kingsbridge. Did your best to finish your corbel. Richard is trying to reclaim the earldom for himself and Aliena. I visited Cuthbert and told Brother Arnaldus that I'll bury him. I destroyed all 3 wasp nests. Came up with the brilliant idea for a folding mill, and I caught the assassin. Tell enforcement to report that Tom is dead. Oh man. Alrighty. I'm gonna take a break from this, but I'll be right back. Because I haven't eaten all day, which I thought I'd be able to be on here a lot longer. But I'm actually feeling a little peckish, so we'll be continuing chapter 11 momentarily.